pumpkin farms. What was that?
Yeah, is that nerfed? Like, is it still gonna be like 13?
Yeah, we're gonna be shifting away from a pumpkin economy because the issue is with the pistons and the redstone is that it becomes a huge optimization issue for our servers to handle the amount of redstone. So we do have plans on shifting over to a slightly more cacti economy and spawner economy, kind of a mix of both. So yeah, definitely no more pumpkins. That was a big mistake on 4.0 in terms of optimization.
What about legend armor? The thorns?
Oh my god.
Yep, that's another suggestion. That's yeah.
I wasn't in here for that.
It makes bad people good. And it's so
Yep.
annoying.
Mikey, you're bad, so
That's why I know about you. You keep talking shit.
fight me right now.
All right, I'm gonna head out in 4 minutes at 2:50. Any other questions, I'll answer. And yeah.
You've been saying that for the last 2 hours. But...
Yeah, I know. I always delay things like by minutes. Like I always say like, hey, 45, then no, 60, then 70. Like yeah, whenever I'm in calls and stuff. But no, for real, 2:50, which is in 4 minutes central. I'll be out.
Are we in here for this? Is there gonna be lava flow? Maybe.
Oh, this is like the third time. Like yeah, maybe fifth time.
Detrimental waste. We're not going to answer questions at the moment about anything in general because, like, I mean, it just ruins the surprise. We want it, like, essentially a shock.
What the fuck is that? Wait, who just talked? Hold on, who just talked?
That would just be me, Erase.
You have a dope voice.
Thank you.
No problem.
I got hard from it.
That's hot.
Alright, I'm jumping off because it is 6 AM and I need to do stuff before I head off to sleep.
Alright,
so...
thanks for your time.
Alright, so good old boy, and a bit late.
Thank you, mate.
Alright, man.
I will see you all tomorrow on Teamspeak.
Alright, see ya.
Have a good one. Bye.
Oh, I have a question. Are owners gonna be more active in 5.0?
No. Bye.
Yeah, no.
User disconnected from your channel.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yo, who's June? Is June a staff member?
Wait, what you did about FFA? Are you changing it?
Oh no,
the same.
Oh yeah, can you make FFA a cough? That would be so dope.
Oh,
Okay. Car.
Add a cough on FFA, that'd be so good.
Oh yeah, dude, seriously. Like, all the
Mikey.
beers are just straight FFA.
Mikey, me and you will camp it every day.
Please
Oh,
don't
yeah,
change
every
FFA,
day.
it'll ruin
Yo.
my life. Please.
What?
Guys, let's be honest, alright?
We need to change FFA.
The
Come
only
on.
person that can outping me in equality is
User
Flyers.
disconnected
That is
from your
the only
channel.
person that has less knockback than both of us. That's the only way you'll beat us in a cost, is if you have him on your team.
Wait,
I got him.
Blighties? 6 MS?
We're freaking Tread, he gets 10 MS.
Oh, okay. If those two are on a team, yeah, me and Equality are fucked.
I get 9. That would be OP. That would be quite OP.
Oh my god. Who
I
said
get
he got
8.
9?
And I'm
That
with
team
Blades
Blades
too.
User left your channel.
I get
Mikey would be
25.
the one.
I still mess up
25?
Ambushment, I have been requested to ask about G-Cheat or NCP. No, I'll be banned every day.
I know, right?
It's the thing is with NCP, that kind of ties into like the protection changes that we're making and the optimizations. Whereas I mentioned earlier, where we're optimizing our shit, and we're also optimizing our protection to kind of just direct. It's
There's a killer or down at PvP, please.
User joined your channel.
For fuck's sake! No, he isn't dead yet.
What round?
Theos.
Fuck is it Theos?
The Theos hackers are back.
If you can, then just record it and make a report on it. I can't just.
Hey, Quality. No balls doesn't mean you can't take them all out. Let's do this.
No, he's gonna freaking die because of African spooks down
User
syndrome.
disconnected from your
Okay, you
channel.
and your 10 FPS, dude. I used to PvP in 5, but...
Well, I'm not used to 10, okay?
I'm on 800.
Don't kill Seriously, him. I'm used to something like that.
Are we not gonna get him banned then?
Sorry, I just had to drop him. He's so fucking easy.
Just make sure you record and make a report on it. I can't necessarily just every time there's a hacker, I can't just log in.
Yeah.
I'm about to leave anyway.
Oh, you're Jew then. Bro, is racism a bad thing?
No, you're Nigerian.
No, it's totally socially acceptable in this modern day and age. Racism.
Noodle wants to know if practice is getting a revamp. I don't know what that means.
Is what? FFA practice?
Getting revamped.
I think he's referring to FFA. Erase has some cool, neat ideas for FFA. However, whether that'll come before or after 5.0, I'm not certain. It just depends how much time we have. Because we do have a certain date we plan on releasing 5.0. It just depends on how fast we can get everything pulled through.
Cool. You're welcome, Noodle.
Alex.
Yep.
Please tell me the server's not going to 1.8.
Yeah, I've already said this that we're gonna be sticking to 1.7.
Yeah.
Thank God I can block you like a bitch.
Miracle! Fuck yeah!
Time to block it.
Is the
User
staff team
joined your
staying the same,
channel.
or is it changing?
Is the staff system staying the same?
We should demote everyone
yeah.
and just have a person that's.
This
Alright.
might be an
What?
awkward question,
be
I
an
know,
idiot.
right? But what the
Fair
fuck does
management.
Bethy's actually do?
First off, she sucks dick like it's no tomorrow, so I mean you can't talk.
Oh. No, honestly, how does Bethy's benefit the server?
She does a lot of the email stuff like that. And as of lately, she's like all managers have been inactive as of late. And just because we haven't really updated in a while, and there's I mean once 5.0 comes out, you can definitely see her being more active. There's a lot of things we have planned.
Oh, I have a question.
Yep.
Why was Rapidly banned?
I'm not even sure. I don't really handle the bans too much.
Who handles bans?
Mainly management and the reviewer team. I like in case of a serious situation, I can review a ban. But that's not my job. I don't have time to.
Penis!
Yes.
Is that a fair?
User disconnected from your channel.
Alex, I thought you were going.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm leaving in 30 seconds. Any other final like important questions?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Are you in
How
a-
many nipples do you have?
Count down.
I have 2.
Aw.
A lie?
Hey.
You have
User
3.
disconnected from your
Alright,
channel.
What about Mind Terrier?
What about it?
Is it coming out soon?
It's a bit delayed, mainly because we're focused on 5.0. But it should be something I should be able to slowly work on and release in a few months.
Question for that.
Ambushment, I just got poked saying ask him if 6.0 might be a draft map EXD. I have no idea what that means, but can you make sense of it?
A draft map?
Don't copy
That's
And
what
different
it says.
maps
It's
being
for
used?
I do. Oh, he means 5.0. If it's 5.0 going to be a different map? I can't answer that. That's either a yes or no.
Were your ranks for like Dysteria?
Like
and
when you
Materia?
put your faction in.
Yo, too many people talking.
Were the ranks for
There's somebody-
go to Materia?
Nope. Mine here is completely separate different thing. What?
What is my area?
It's not really anything relevant to 5.0 or anything like that, so
Ambushment.
no point in really talking about it. There's gonna be a new what?
A new PvP. They want to know if there is.
A new PvP. Yeah, we're gonna work on something. Hopefully, something more drop-down based. We'd still keep like the same current box where like you jump down, but like it'd be more of like a spectator place, just so you can get an overview of who's PvPing. But it'd be
No more
it'd be
trees.
nicer to be nicer to have a drop down.
I like
Oh.
the 2.0 a lot
Juan
better.
wants to know if
User
there's gonna be a limit
disconnected
on
from your
truces.
channel.
What?
Juan wants to know if there's a limit on truces.
Juan wants to know if there is something on truces.
Like a limitation, like if you
Like,
Oh,
you
choose like 10 factions or 5 or something.
Is there any right now?
User
Yeah,
joined
no,
your
there
channel.
isn't. You can just choose as many people as you want.
Yeah.
Choose the whole realm.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see. So that, that's not something that we've considered. Okay, who was that?
Juan.
No, some kid was talking about bells. But anyway, that's not something that we have considered. But I mean, if you make that as a suggestion, I'm sure we can definitely look over that. That's a good idea.
I love it.
Um,
2 lonely people in the Ephra channel. That's fucking brilliant.
Okay,
User
so
left your channel.
it was nice talking to all of you.
User joined your
We're
channel.
gonna
I most likely not. We have a lot of 5.0 work, and as you can see, I've been talking in here for 2 hours just
User
answering questions, not
disconnected
really getting
from
much
your
done.
channel.
So, but I've been talking to Ray's, and we plan on doing something like every other Sunday or something like that. We'll be holding like an FAQ, whereas like unlimited amount of people can join the channel and push to talk, or like only specific people can ask questions, like mute and unmute kind of thing. So it's definitely something that's to come. But no, I won't be on for it. Like, this isn't gonna be something I do every day.
Thank you for your time.
Alright,
I've
I'll say that.
appreciated it, and it's answered a lot of questions.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Ambushment.
Right.
Yep.
wants to hear my bells.
Robert wants to know about a bounty system.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, actually, Erase is very keen on getting a bounty system added in. I don't want to provide too much information. I'm just gonna say that yeah, that is something we're definitely considering.
Bounties can be abused, just like truces
chaos.
killing you for money.
If carried out properly, bounties can't really be abused. I mean, the ideal way to do it would be to just like not bounty as in like I don't know what are you referring to when abused like.
So a truce enemy plots to kill you, goes, okay, there's a $5,000 bounty on your head, half the
User
price, I'll
disconnected
kill
from
you.
your channel.
No, the ideal way to have a bounty system is like people would freely give up money to put a bounty on somebody. So like people would put like a $15,000 bounty on like John, for example, and if whoever kills John just gets that $15,000.
GTA.
Well,
Yeah,
what if it's an alt?
say you
Pretty good.
get
Yeah,
on
but
an
you'll
ult
get
and kill
targeted a
yourself.
lot.
Oh,
wait,
User
oh
joined
yeah,
your
it'll
channel.
just be your money that you just give. Okay.
Oh, I see
You
what you're talking about.
You would get
Okay, well, okay, yeah, so that's definitely something to consider. Let's see, killing yourself. That is definitely true. That's something that would it's something that would probably make like IP based to catch cheaters and stuff like that. But I mean, even so, I'm sure there's a way we can prevent it. I'll talk to Beck and see what we can do about that. But I mean, overall, it's something that we are considering as for the bounty system. Yeah, that answered the original question. But that is a very good point brought up.
Someone just messaged me, hey, where do you live? Just wondering. On
Teamspeak. Chicago, Illinois.
Ambushment's time to go, mate. He's been here longer than 30 seconds.
User disconnected from your channel.
I live in a cardboard box on the end of
I live in
22
Nigeria.
Jump Street.
I live next to Equality's mom.
Wait, what?
What?
You don't. Well, you live in Nigeria with me?
Different theme, Ambushment. Sorry, I'm just getting loads of pokes asking me to ask you stuff. Different theme with the server.
Different themes. Yeah, this is something I went over yesterday. It's for the amount of realms that we have. Even okay, so I haven't verified that realms are being cut down, but like even in the theoretically, like let's say there's 6 or 8 or 10 or 12, like any number past 6 or like okay, any number in 4 just in general, like it's hard to come up with that many themes and make every single server look good. Personally, this was something that Ray's and I really considered like quite for a long time. Like we've actually made like lists of themes and stuff like that. But in the end, it's still something that we're debating on. But in the end, I don't see it working too well because then you have some realms that like don't look as nice. You know what I mean? Like Dysteria has that like solid forest theme that just looks nice. You know, and if you make like let's say a sand-based like world, like that wouldn't look as nice as the forest-based world. And like it would cause a lot of favoritism. Like the forest-based world would have more players, and that's not really something that we want to happen. So instead, a good
disconnected from your channel.
Somebody recommended another suggestion that how about we like meet in the middle. Oh my God, there's so many people joining. So annoying. Anyway, so Anna mentioned yesterday, how about we meet in the middle and instead do like seasonal themes. So like for winter, all the realms would be updated, all the warps would be updated to be like winter theme.
Pretty good.
Stuff like that.
That's a good idea.
Snow makes me lag. Can we not do a winter theme?
Well, it wouldn't be necessarily snowing, it would just be like snow blocks.
On Optifine, you can turn off
Yeah, no, but making it snowing would just be hell in general. Like that would be like heaven, rain, 21st. Oh my God, no. But no, you guys kind of get what I mean. Fall themed, winter themes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nigerian theme.
Not necessarily changing the entire map, but adding
wake
a few
up.
snow here and there, like maybe Christmas trees and stuff like that. We've done it before on the hubs, and it has.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can the default text pack be better?
Definitely, I can assure you that the changes we're making to the resource pack and like what we have planned for the resource pack is going to. It's. Okay. Anyway, it's going to pretty much everybody in this chat will be happy with what we're doing with the resource pack.
Yep.
Is all I'll say.
I hope so.
It's gonna be a black person pack.
Yes.
User joined your channel.
The Nigerian pack.
I'm gonna go look for Nigerian pack now. Dude, if I find Nigerian pack quality, we're using it.
I made it myself. Don't worry.
Are you going to change FFA or keep it the same?
He already answered that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's something. we're definitely going to be changing the FFA. Just whether it's going to be done before or after 5.0 is the case, because the thing is, FFA, it's not part of the actual server. So like we don't want to delay the server just to like sacrifice 2 weeks making a new FFA. So it depends on how tight we are on time, but we do have a specific date we're hoping to aim for. Obviously that date's not going to be publicly released until the announcement is made, but yeah.
Are you adding rain or just no rain? Like
no rain. Yeah, no rain. Rain doesn't really. The only thing rain does is decreases your FPS. No need for it.
I know this is small, but can we get a new shop?
New shop, a new market.
Maybe? Yeah, because the one we have now is old.
The market we're definitely working. Okay, I can tell you now that we are working on rebuilding a lot of the current kind of represent change. So yeah, I mean the market will be changed up, but the thing is, in terms of having a GUI, that like I'll before I leave, this will be the last thing I answer. So a few months ago, I had a sell all command made by Jared. I had him spend a few days like actually like making it perfect, optimizing it. No, I never said it's being added. I'm just giving you an example. Anyway, I had him work on it for 3 days, and
left your channel.
It pretty much calculated how many sugar canes, blah, blah, blah you had in your inventory. It would sell it all. And then within 45 minutes of adding it, I removed it because it was actually a horrible idea. Because as nice as it sounds, like, oh, a sell all command, it'll make everything so much easier. Think of like how much time it deducts from the server. Like essentially, like instead of having to go to the market every. Oh my god, there's so many. I need to turn this sound off. Anyway, so instead of having to go like to the market every single time you get a full inventory, you'd essentially just be AFKing at your farm and just doing sell all, sell all, sell all. And the server would become very boring to you. So like there's small things like that you cannot automate. Otherwise, it takes away from the feel of a game. So I know it sounds like an amazing suggestion, but at the same time, it's something that in the long run would only hurt Dysteria. So we probably won't be adding a GUI-based market.
And with macros, it would defeat the point of hoppers.
Exactly, it would just make it horrible, and the people with macros would get a huge advantage. But we are definitely, as you can probably see by Erase's
User left your channel.
Status, you can see that we are working on improving the auctioning system.
Is it confirmed that we're going to 1.8 or no?
No, we're not. No.
Yeah, we're 1.7.10.
What about faction capes?
Faction capes?
Yeah,
that's never been a thing. That's something to do with yeah, no, that's something to do with either Optifine or what was it called? It was like long time ago. It was called like. No, there's like a certain client. It was like Sprite or something. I don't know, but like essentially it allowed you to like modify your textures and stuff like that. So like that's why factions originally added in that feature was for like servers that supported that client. But like obviously that's very outdated.
The 5 Sigma gives you cape.
User left your channel.
Yeah.
What about faction wars? Like an actual like arena where factions can versus factions.
Yeah, that's not something that I've considered, but that's something that can definitely be arranged, like just in general as an event, like where we have like brackets and tournaments and stuff like that.
Something that might be good would to help raiding, making chests openable.
That's something that would break the stereo. Like I understand that it's a good idea and it would make it much more intensive, but that's something that's kind of been a part of the stereo forever. That's kind of like the MCMMO thing. Like, you know, we've kind of always been as like a no to MCMMO kind of server, and if we change that, that'd pretty much like split the community in half. Like there'd be half of people who would hate it, half of people who would like it. So that's why we were just gonna keep it the same way and keep chests the way they are.
And glitches too easy.
Exactly. I mean, you know, obviously you can fix exploits easily, but at any time if a new one comes out, then everybody loses all their items, and it's like, yeah, it's
anyone with a hack client can get into any
and that's something that makes this server very unique. You know, if you look at most of the faction servers, it's all openable chests, and personally, I would hate it knowing that like there could be like an exploit that can come out tomorrow and I'll lose everything.
Will there be a limit on faction truces?
Yeah, somebody brought that up a few minutes ago. I think that's a great idea, definitely. And something I can definitely write down and talk to Raze about.
Can I use Killora?
Can I open
5.0? Killora be allowed on 5.0?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's okay with you if I openly use Dora.
Are you gonna get something to catch auto clickers?
Oh yeah, somebody brought this up as well.
No, don't do that. I get banned.
Because
it'd be very simple to create a system to catch auto clickers. Essentially, it would just it pretty much like counts somebody's like clicks for every 5 minutes or so, and if somebody's having the exact same millisecond for like 5 minutes straight, then it could just kick them for like auto clicker active or like auto clicker detected. But I mean, yeah, that's something we can definitely see if we can.
Click on top of the auto clicker to break the plugin then?
Couldn't you just? Yeah, but then it wouldn't be auto clicking. You'd still be by your computer.
No, you could have an auto clicker at like.
Could have what?
Double clicking okay?
I mean, this plugin would still look at for patterns. I mean, whatever you try to do, it'd still look for patterns.
Basically, what it means by that is, say if you put up like the 20 clips per second, okay, you overclick that to make it 20 and 25, etc. It would break the plugin, so it wouldn't kick if you're auto clicking.
No, if you have a like 15 click per second macro, and you click like 2 clicks per second on top of that, it will read it as just a fast jitter clicker. And
okay, either way, it's still whatever kind of setup you try doing, it'll still generate a pattern, and if that pattern's recognized, it would be known as the auto clicker.
No, but if you're hand clicking over the auto clicker, that will make
then
it.
Then it's not really auto clicking. I mean, you're still clicking. You can't like do other things.
You get fast click speed at clicking that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just like in general mob grinding, not necessarily PvP. Well, that's
no in PvP.
Well, in terms of PvP, that's not something really that can be like detected. I mean, there's certain things you can't detect. Like you can't automatically detect if somebody's got a hack client on. There's just certain things that it's not something that is really like up to us to fix because it's nothing that we can do. So for
lag when items get cleared, you know, the little freeze.
Yep. Yeah, I spent a good amount of time talking about optimization and stuff like that a bit ago.
Safe.
New dimension maybe, or a new type of world.
Custom terrains.
Like not a custom biomes because that would like take forever to generate. But maybe say like a new dimension. I know there's a lot of plugins, but maybe Dusteria could have like a 4th dimension.
User joined your channel.
I've considered it a few weeks ago. Having another dimension wouldn't be too well because a new dimension it would have to have like a generator hooked up to it, and it would just pretty much increase more lag. Although I mean I've looked at those before. There's like the underground mine dimensions and stuff like that, but I don't see that being part of 5.0. It would do more harm than not.
I have 2 things.
Yep.
You make Bedrock flat, maybe. So
See, that's another issue. You would need a custom generator to do that.
User joined your channel.
That would take forever to just generate.
Yeah, and especially with the map being as big as it is, checking.
User joined your channel.
I can't tell if that's a voice changer or a prepubescent male.
No, that's actually his voice.
Oh, wait, his name.
Don't make fun of my voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him.
You're gonna mute me, you fucking.
Okay, that's it.
Wow. Ambushment.
1 second. Let's check who fuckboy is.
Is building in the end / never disabled or going to be disabled?
Who is it? Who is he?
Okay, so fuckboy is.
User joined your channel.
What a mug.
You're a mug.
Will more RAM be added to the realms or no?
The server doesn't need more RAM.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already maxed out.
Ambushment.
RAM isn't the problem. You can have 500 gigabytes of RAM, which is impossible. You could have that much, and it wouldn't make a difference.
Are there gonna be
yeah.
new ranks?
1 second, I'm actually investigating something right now, which turns out to be more of what I.
User left your channel.
So fuckboy turns out to be like a huge evader. Now it's expanding into something else.
Is he
VPNing?
IP? No.
Nah, it's Moon Socks, but I'm just looking at his other accounts right now and
User
just
joined your
seeing
channel.
that he's been evading. Yeah, he doesn't actually. I don't think he actually plays.
Oh, wait, can we fix the music section on this freaking TeamSpeak? Because some
Give me
of
1
the
second.
music is tragic.
What would be cool maybe for TeamSpeak is custom faction channels, or no? Like maybe there's a
Oh, like on Kohi, you can make your own channel, but as soon as you leave, it automatically gets like.
Yeah, it could do that, but you disable bots or something.
Oh, Ambushment, hey, can we make our own channels in this TeamSpeak, like, for
Like
factions?
for factions?
That's what we
User
were
joined
just
your
asking.
channel.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
Yeah,
why are
that's
you
a
still
really
here,
good idea.
Ambushment?
AMK.
yeah,
Fighting
mum's a good
for
idea,
good.
mate.
Oh. Yeah, shut up.
User left
Guys,
your
if I get
channel.
no-potted, I'm about to
Hey,
cry.
User
fuckboy,
joined
thanks
your
for coming into
channel.
this TeamSpeak because it actually encouraged me to take a quick look into your account. And it turns out that you've been evading on a lot of
User
accounts,
disconnected
so
from
I've
user
banned them all for you.
joined. User entered your channel.
No button, no button. No button.
Ooh, I keep
Hey,
User
fuckboy.
disconnected from your channel.
And he's gone.
Are you gonna
What
ID ban
are you
him?
people doing?
Oh, he is ID banned.
We're having an orgasm right now.
Go away, BK. You're not
Hey.
wanted.
Let us be in our orgy in peace.
Get out of here.
Oh, okay.
So can we get water back in the end, please? Cause,
No, that would
I
be
miss
too
those
OP.
guys.
No,
Too
2
OP.
OP, void
2 OP.
bases equals unraidable.
T,
with
I'm
water.
telling you, man, it ain't happening.
I wasn't talking to you,
Could we
Lex.
have like custom
I know you ain't
arrows
talking
other
to
than
me, T,
custom
but I'm telling
enchantments
you.
like TNT arrows or
T-Money, OP.
T-Money, Tyler.
Give you a CS:GO knife.
Well,
I mean, like, damn, Tyler, I love you, but still.
Why the fuck
Tyler,
do
can you
owner
afford
and
that?
management get their own special lit buttons, but staff just get staff,
Okay.
no matter if they're helper and stuff? That's racist on staff.
what?
Like, helpers don't and mentors don't get their little own button saying what they are on the TeamSpeak, but owners and
It's
management
not
do.
needed. It's really not needed, probably.
Whatever, you're a hacker.
Discrimination.
I don't
Fight
think
for your
the staff
rights.
care too much, but that's I don't know because I have a
Yeah,
management
it sounds
tag,
like
but
a
I don't
bitch
think
ass.
they mind too much.
I don't really care.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, will there be TeamSpeak rules and maybe in 1.0
User
or
in
in
your
5.0
channel.
you can't curse in game or
TeamSpeak
No, you
rules
better
are
not make it so
already
we
in
can't
forums.
curse.
User
or
joined
at
your
least
channel
to like
from
an
your channel.
extent
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
fine.
it a
Oh
little
no,
more
Tyler would die.
child friendly.
No, I'm gonna die. Don't.
There could
Yeah.
be child-friendly channels. That might be
Tyler,
a good
let's do it
idea.
the
Not in TeamSpeak, I meant in game. Or maybe like a filter option where you can do /filter and it filters out words on your screen.
I mean, if the
Why be
filter's
so
gone
Just like young
completely,
people.
That's real question.
Yes.
how with the filter gone? Like,
Yeah, no,
They
just-
should
just
filter
let us in
mama.
chat.
Here's actually before I leave. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Like for real, I know I've said this many times, but after I clear this up, I'll be leaving this TeamSpeak because it's getting quite loud and I've got a lot of things I need to work on. But anyway, so back to like rule breaking and the whole chat issues that have been going on. A good thing to keep in mind is the fact that Hysteria, like,
User
it's
joined
at a
your
really
channel.
low point right now, to the point where there's a lot of people who just log in and don't actually play, so they tend to break rules on different realms and stuff like that. No matter what update you release, that's never gonna fix that. It's essentially fixes that is the 5.0 update, because that's when people actually like want to play, and you'll see like once the 5.0 update is released, everybody will be golden. They'll all be like little angels, not wanting to get banned, especially with the new punishment system. But right now, there's a lot of people who just don't give a crap. There's like no incentive to be playing and stuff like that, and it's perfectly understandable. I mean, that doesn't give them a reason to break rules, but I'm just giving you a little idea that like right now it may seem bad, but you'll see that when 5.0 comes out, there's
User
really going to be
entered
no
your channel.
issues, because these aren't issues that we've encountered before. It's
User
only
joined
something
your
that's been
channel.
recent, and that's
He's back on a VPN. Hey, Ambushment, will there be
Ambushment, can you slay poo in the
jobs
daily?
plugin maybe, like, you know, where you can do jobs or quests or something?
Shut up!
I'm coming, yeah.
Oh my
Is
god.
someone...
User in your channel was banned from the
Thank you.
servers.
Yeah.
only good.
So wait, Ambushment, will there be like jobs or something? Like
All right, hold up. Okay, here, wait 1 second. Before we start talking more, make sure you guys have push to talk on, because there's a lot of you who are causing echo.
It's coming.
I love you, Hoodrat.
Because yeah, I mean, with this many people in this chat, it's key to have push to talk on. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot of echo. So if you guys could all do that for me, that'd be great. But yeah, somebody mentioned jobs.
Jobs, maybe like quests
User
or
joined your
some type
channel.
of roleplay or rewards for doing something. Maybe
User
like
left
I know
your
there's
channel.
plugin.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's not something that's been on my mind really. We have a lot of other things that we're trying to get finished before 5.0 is released.
Or an update to like an extent add-on to like the ranks, because like you get cool perks with like Pioneer or Viking.
No, we're definitely working on we're definitely working on adding new perks and cool things to the ranks, but not necessarily. I feel like that thing's a bit more confusing because you have the levels, and you have the classes. Like adding a whole new section would just make everything more confusing. So most likely not. But I roleplay. When he says roleplay, he's not referring to like kid on kid. Like he means like just in general. Like anything can be roleplay. Like a roleplay can be like assassin, archer, or it could be like dating. Roleplay is just a general.
Ambushment, do you slay Poon on the daily?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ambushment, will the hit detection be fixed?
Yeah, Josh, I've already answered this, mate.
Yeah, I've been here, mate.
Are there gonna be new kits?
That'd be cool.
Is Overlord gone now? Are you bringing that
Give
back?
us P4 kits now.
Oh, I
Ambush.
forgot to ask this.
Yep.
So when they could update it, so when you behead someone, it adds a lure who it was beheaded by, because a lot of people sell heads and say, "Oh, I beheaded this guy," but it'd be really cool if like it said, "Oh, beheaded by."
That's not a bad idea.
Name or something.
Like
so
the
when you behead someone,
like even if you
That's not
place
that bad,
it
actually. I
down.
like that one.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually, let me send that message to the Rays. That's actually a really nice idea. In a second.
On
should have
beheads
an
as
open
well,
mic
on the
night.
message, can we have sword names when it comes up to beheads?
Yeah.
That's
Kind
gonna
of
get
like
too
The only
personalization.
thing with that is people could bypass the filter.
Well, I got
People
my
bypass the
Doomslayer.
filter anyway. I don't think the sword affects it. If people want to bypass the filter, they will do it. No matter what, they will always find a way using.
Yeah, like I
User
said,
disconnected from your channel.
the issues that are ongoing right now in chat, the bullying that's going on, as much as the new punishment system that we're making will obviously combat that, but what mainly will combat that is the fact that when 5.0 comes out, most of these issues won't be going on. Right now, it's just a bunch of kids that
Hey,
are bored of the
wake up.
server. They're just going on just to troll around and swear and stuff like that. They're going on different realms because mutes aren't
User
global.
disconnected from your channel.
So people are logging into alt and stuff like that. But all this is going to be fixed for 5.0.
User joined your
You
channel.
put that all together, it's going to be golden, essentially.
What about
auction house?
Auction house, we are working on changing up the auction system. I can't say too much information on that because obviously with the 5.0 we want it to be a huge surprise. So I
User
could give you
joined
like
your
little
channel.
hints, but I can't give you exact details. And then you said Koth. We are working on adding some cool things like Koth related. I can't necessarily say if it's going to be like Koth, like straight up Koth, but we are working on cool things like supply crates being dropped and stuff like that. They won't be called supply crates, but like you kind of get the idea where like there's going to be a certain
Hashtag bring back sealed auctions.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
honestly.
no,
That's-
bring
Oh
this
no,
up.
that would be good.
I've done that on multiple
No.
servers, the glitch, where you get money.
Oh, can we
Yeah.
get beacons actually?
No,
That'd be
that
a
would
nice
lag.
idea for base building.
Beacons,
Hey,
that would be
speak
laggy for
much
the stereo.
might be
Because then
nice.
you'd
We
have,
should
like,
get
wither.
MMOs.
No,
No.
Jesus. Neck yourself if you think MMOs.
Can the
Ed
RPG realms
Sheeran,
be
is that
gone?
you?
Me.
Tyler,
Yeah,
be
I'm
nice to
sure.
the RPG realms. They have.
I don't
I
like
didn't-
audio, okay?
Lion
Yeah.
has skins.
Wait, I didn't, so it tells you how many kills you've got.
Lion has skins.
Add in death ban.
User disconnected
small
from your
death ban.
channel.
I
Death
reckon there
bans.
should be like a 2-minute death
No,
ban.
like
That's so fucked up though, because like, what if you're in a giant faction and you're basically
Mike
raided? What are you gonna do? 2 minutes?
Okay,
That will
Yeah.
stop them from getting
Then-
open waves. It will
Think about
stop
it
loops
legitimately.
from
You can't really have
getting
death
raided.
bans unless it's HCF.
no, because then the higher the rank, the less the death ban. Legend get 10.
I mean, you should get your ban handled.
Okay, the person talking right now about
The death ban.
just need to shut up. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
All right, guys. It was nice. It was nice talking to all of you. I was talking to Ray. Okay, hold up. There's somebody. Okay, we're good. Nope. Okay. Anyway, so it was nice talking to all of you. I've been answering questions. I was talking.
User
This
left
isn't
your
something that I'll be
channel.
doing every day, but I was talking to Rays, and we do plan on doing something like every other Sunday. We'll be doing like an open FAQ, where it would be obviously there'd be much more people than there are here. Like here's only like 40. But if it was actually announced, we'd probably be expecting like 150. So in that case, it'd probably be like push to talk or like it'd be like mute, and then we'd unmute certain players to ask questions. But it's
User
definitely
left your
something that
channel.
we could be doing. But
You
yeah.
could make it where me and Blighty used to be the talkers, and everybody just poke us the messages.
Yep. So anyway,
Before we go,
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
helped
I know.
Thank
answer
you
a
for
lot
your
of
time.
questions.
Thanks
Thanks,
again.
Ambushment. You're a legend.
server.
Ambushment.
The Ambushment.
Legend, mate.
Keep slaying food.